What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today we're going to be checking out this rather interesting Easter egg here within the Black Ops 6 campaign. Now you will notice there's an interactable piano, but I'll come back to that in a moment. You'll notice there's a door open, but I'll explain why I did that in a moment. But basically what you do is you head down to this area, right here, this little basement, if you will. Make your way downstairs, and downstairs you'll notice there's a boiler room. Once you get inside this boiler room, you will notice there's some interactable areas to interact with in here. So you'll notice there's a pilot light, there's also a boiler valve, and a fuel valve. So basically what you do in here is basically you have to turn this boiler so it's all the way off, like so. And then turn the fuel to half, like so. And then turn the pilot light on. So you've heard the first ding. Then what you do is you do more or less the exact same. So if you put the boiler back to where it previously was prior, so once you hear those dings, then you have to make your way back upstairs. Then once you made your way back upstairs, you will notice that Frank Wood should be more or less in the area. Then once you get in here, you'll notice there's an interactable piano on the ground right here. If you look directly up, actually, before you do that, you will notice there's an actual, just in case you're wondering how I'm using the black light, you will notice there's a black light on the shelf just underneath this TV. Use the flashlight to actually look at the walls above the piano, and you will notice that there's one M N. If you aim to the right, there's 2 PE on the wall, 3 CN. So I'll probably make a note of what you're reading. Then if you look all the way over here, you got 4 N. Once you've got all those codes, what you have to do is then play them on the piano. So in the order that you guys have seen it. So as you guys can see, you got 1 MN, then you got 2, which is PE, then you got 3, which is CN. I'm just trying to find it at the moment. 3 CN, there you are. Then you got 4 AO, which is this one next to it, and then 5 PE. Now if you do this correctly, this door should open. Okay, make your way downstairs, and you notice that the light on this door here should be green. Go through this door, like so, and once you've made your way down in here, you'll notice that if you guys go through this door and take a right, notice there's a keypad. So using the black light that you got from upstairs, you'll notice that some of these numbers will have fingerprint markings on them. So what you then need to do is there's a 5-digit code to type in here. So basically, if let's say you typed in 874, oops. Now this will be different for everybody's game. So I'm just going to type in a random code. Now you will notice that if you guys can see, you got if you see a number in red with an X next to it, it means it's not used within the code to the correct answer. If it's got yellow arrows, it means it's in the code, but not in the correct order. And if you've got a tick, it means it's correct and in the right place. So it is kind of a case of trial and error here, guys. So basically what I'm going to try and do here this time is I'm going to try 5, 8, 7, 5, 9, for example. Now you notice that the 5's in the right place, but the 8 and the 7 are still wrong. So what we need to do now is we need to try and figure out what numbers come next in this sequence. So it looks to me that the 8 is in the wrong place, the 7 is in the wrong place, so it looks like the 7th probably will be the 4th number, and the 8th will probably be the 3rd number, going from trial and error. So we need to identify what this other number could potentially be. So if I type in, let's say, 5, 5, 7, 8, 9, you'll notice that there's a 5. There's like another number that's not in the correct place. So we need to look around, look around, look around. There has a possibility there could potentially be a 2. So that is really interesting. Now, I don't know why I put 2 7s in the 2's place there, but never mind. So this time I'm going to try 5 2, then 8 7 9. Now we can see that the only missing number now is the second number. The rest are all in the right place now. So just now to identify which other number appears to have been pressed. 1 appears to have been pressed. It could be 0 as well. So I'm going to try, see here, 5 0 8 7 9. There you guys can see it's now open. So that is really interesting to take note of there, guys. Now it looks like that we've got a thing we can read right there, which is rather interesting, and there's also a computer that we can hack. So you will have seen this in the campaign missions if you've played some part of the campaign already. So basically what you have to do is you'll notice there's a code word at the top of the screen, and you have to use the characters and code at the bottom of the screen to decipher what the letters will be. Now this again will be different in everybody's game, so just bear that in mind. So as you guys can see, 1 on the code at the bottom of the screen with the characters is an E, so we need to look for E in that spot. Then the fourth character, which is number 5, so we're looking for, which is N. If you do it right, it'll then ask you to input another code, so 0, so that is R. Then you got a 4 twice, so that will be O, because we've got 2 4s in the code, and then a 5, which is M. So open room. So then we've got another one, which is 5 6 9, so we've got B. Then we've got a 6, which is U. Then we've got a 9, which is N. Then we've got an 8, which is K. Then we've got a 4, which is an E. And then we've got a 0, which is an R. Then one more, we've got H. Then we've got another one, which is 1, which is O. Another one, which is number 2, which is a L. Then we've got a number 9, which is a D. Then we've got a 3, which is a I. Number 5, which is N. And a 0, which is a G. So that is rather interesting. So I think once you've done that, I believe there should be one more to do here, guys. So I think what we'll do now is we'll make our way. Let me just see if I can figure this out here. Now, now you will notice that there's this door that's slightly ajar. So if you push it, there's a read document there. You can also pick the lock. So as you guys can see, you'll have seen again something like this already in the campaign already. Then once you've picked that lock, then you'll notice there's this big red darkened room. So that is rather interesting. And on the table is this key. Take the key, then make your way to another part of this underground basement area. Now I think, that, if I'm not mistaken, there's a lock that you can pick on this door right here. Now you will notice that you get a signal weak message appearing on screen. Once you need to find where it's most likely going to be at its strongest. So if you guys will notice there's a radio that you can tune right here. Follow the radio signal indicator until it shows a strong response. Then search for the source. Once found, turn the dials to match the amplitude and frequency of both waveforms. Now, as you guys can see, you'll notice I'm the one that belongs to me is the lightened version of this. So basically you need to find the right tuning. Let's see if I can find this. Hang on a minute. Not sure why my... Oh, up and down. Right, okay, I see. So it looks like it is quite... okay, let me figure this out here. maybe not that far. It's more or less in the right place.
He slumped on the couch, his wife's purse still missing. He noticed the calendar marked with his brother's birthday, just under the memorial flag.
Now, I don't know if you heard that, but I think he will have mentioned
He slumped on the couch, his wife's purse still missing. He noticed the calendar marked with his brother's birthday, just under the memorial flag.
Now, you'll notice that he actually mentions 4 different objects in this room.
He slumped on the couch.
Couch.
His wife's purse still missing. He noticed the calendar marked with his brother's birthday, just under the memorial.
So basically what we could do now is you'll hear us say a quote here.
He slumped on the couch. His
3.
wife's purse still missing.
1.
He noticed the calendar marked with his brother's birthday,
9.
under the memorial flag.
3196. So basically what you then do is you need to take this and...
On the couch. His wife's purse
Okay.
still missing.
Get me out of this room now.
Noticed the calendar marked with his brother's
Okay. Now you will notice that the quotes are all different.
As you can just basically try all of the numbers in the final spot in order to figure out the code.
Okay. Stumped on the couch just on his brother's birthday. 3196. So basically if you make your way back upstairs, guys. Once I find my way out of here, that is. 3196. Okay. Oh, I need a map. Is it this way out? Right, so it's not that way. It's not that way. Oh, here we go. So once you make your way back outside, you'll notice, I believe it's upstairs, there actually is a safe to unlock. So basically what we then need to do is make your way upstairs. And basically once you've found this, is do a left. Then in this bedroom, which if I'm not mistaken, I think is in here. Now for me, it should be, I hope, 3196. And then you'll get a Puzzles Mason trophy, some money, which is you love to see, and the Case Cracker melee weapon blueprint for the combat knife. So that's really interesting there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the thumbs up button, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.